Hi guys, welcome back to Food Mood. This episode is all about Vietnam. I had an opportunity to spend 48 hours in Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon, and I'm going to share with you my visit to a couple of markets, to a couple of places where I ate, some street food. I even managed to visit some of the historic sites, including the Cu Chi tunnels where the Vietnam War was fought. I even managed to go through one of the tunnels. Quite an interesting experience. I hope you enjoy this. My apologies for my voice. I was in Mexico last week, took some great footage, which I will be posting soon. Enjoy this episode. This is Ben Tan Market in the heart of Ho Chi Minh City. It is full of stalls. They sell all kinds of things, and what is most prevalent in here is a number of called pop-up restaurants. They're just every corner. They're selling some kind of food, and I managed to pick one. Couldn't speak any Vietnamese, but just looked at something that I liked. I figured I'm going to try this stall, and I sat down and had something to eat.
One of about 20 or 30 of them here. Just look at the space here. They're sitting in like in a tiny little table here, and they're squeezing everybody in. So we'll see what they come. You just saw me make a picture of what they were making, so I'm going to try and have some of this. I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to do this for Navid's sake. So I'm about to eat all this stuff here. So this is what they've been making, and then some salad, obviously, some shrimp. So I'm going to try to see what it tastes like. So I'm going to start with, I have no idea what this is. It looks like rice noodles with inside is pork and mushroom. Very, very soft on the outside. And now we go for the crunchy piece. This is supposedly shrimp. Looks like chicken to me, but let's see what it tastes like. This dip was so beautifully hot. I loved it. It was really, really good. And I quite frankly don't taste anything because the heat of that sauce took away from this, but it's good. And then finally, there's this thing, I have no idea what this is. Let's give it a try. It's very hard. It looks like sugar or something. It wasn't hard. I have no idea what it is. But it's hot. Oh my God. Burning. I'm not going to spit it out, but it's very, very hot. Oh my goodness. Catch up later.
As you step out in Ho Chi Minh City, everywhere you go, you see bugs. That's the most common mode of transportation. And there is just the rule of the jungle. You walk in the street, you take your own life in your own hand, and you just have to find a way to get across. So I found this gentleman who offered to give me a ride around the city, the back of his bike, took me to every interesting site. This is the Notre Dame Cathedral in Ho Chi Minh City. A beautiful building, and then this is the Reunification Palace, quite a building, and this is where the peace treaty was signed. This is the post office, a very old building, magnificent inside, great details, really, really nice building. So this gentleman took me all around the city for 4 hours for something like $25. It was excellent. This is quite interesting. You see these restaurants all around Ho Chi Minh City in the street corners where they're just selling very good value meals. This is an interesting one. This young lady sitting having a lunch, and the motorbike comes and says, "Move! I want to move through the restaurant." Quite interesting. So after a long day of moving around the city and visiting the touristy sites, it was time to sit down and have dinner. So, I'm here at the local pho place. It's called Pho 24. I just got myself a Australian beef pho, and this is what it looks like. So we're gonna try it to see what it tastes like. Looks good. Very rich broth, extremely rich. So lots of Vietnamese basil. Let's try the beef. Very good. Very, very nice. I like it. Very authentic. I also ordered a spring roll, and they just brought this. What it looks like. Let's see what this one tastes like. Very fresh. I can taste the cucumber, the basil, the shrimp, everything all comes in together very nicely. Very nice. So after a satisfying meal, it was time to go watch a show. I watched this most incredible acrobatic show that I've ever seen. These guys were unbelievable. For an hour and a half, they kept everybody on the edge of their seats. And when we came out of the theater, they treated us with this surprise dance. I'll let you enjoy that. So after that wonderful show, before going back to my hotel, I decided to stop by for a cup of Vietnamese coffee. These folks take their coffee very seriously. As you see, they weigh every grain of the coffee. They check the clarity of the coffee. They check the temperature, as you'll see in a minute. And it took almost 10 minutes for them to prepare the coffee for me. I must tell you, with all that hoopla, I didn't think it was anything that special. I love Vietnamese coffee. That was just as good as any Vietnamese coffee I've ever had. But it was just interesting to watch them work through their magic. I'll let you watch some of this and then take it to the end. Okay, yeah, thank you. And here he goes. This is what a Vietnamese coffee looks like. So on my second day in Ho Chi Minh City, I decided to visit Cu Chi Tunnels, about an hour and a half north of Ho Chi Minh City. This is where the Vietnam War was fought, in the jungles. As you can see from this model, they had dug tunnels underground, 3 levels sometimes, and people actually lived in these tunnels. And us as tourists get an opportunity to try it out, check it out.
Going in here now, they've obviously widened these for the tourists like us. We're not going to go into the big, small holes. And then supposedly we're going to go out of the tunnel and come out on the other end. So here we go. Off we
You
go.
like your video inside the tunnel? Sir?
Yes, we will in a minute. Just go inside for a minute. I'll give it to you when we go inside. Yes.
And those are the fighting holes. Those are the fighting holes.
Those are the fighting holes. Oh, this is where they had the guns in there. So you want to take this. So now I am in the bunker, and I can fight from over there, and I came from there. Now we're gonna go down there. Okay, thank you.
Okay, moving on, sir.
Stop it. The tunnel right now, going down the tunnel. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy.
We are now on the second level.
Oh boy. We are now on the second level.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, my glasses. There we go. Can you imagine what it was like here? These Viet Congs were fighting in here, going in these tunnels.
Would you like to go longer or finish now, sir?
No, we can finish.
Finish. Turn left here to go out, sir.
Okay.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm
Would
good.
you like a photo here?
Yes.
Stop this.
Stop the video.
Stop there. Action. No, come on, please.
예요 안 가요. 우리 손님 안 가요. 그냥 사진님만.
They didn't have all kinds of fancy stuff, I'm sure, when they were doing it. Wow. Thank you. Now watch my guide show how the Viet Congs really did it in those days. Check it out.
Slowly getting down.
Wow.
And if I am the last person went out the tunnel, I have to put some lid on the cover like this. And then I close the entrance by myself. But I have to align around here very well too. Like this. So now you can go by yourself, sir. Goodbye.
Holy cow. Wow. Thank goodness I don't have to go through here.
Hello. Action.
So we've just finished the tour of the tunnels, and they bring you here and give you a nice cup of tea. And this is tapioca. This is the root of the tapioca, so that they give us. And so I'm going to try this one, see what it tastes like. Do I supposed to dip this in here?
It's more delicious.
Very creamy, really, really nice. And when you add this kind of a peppery thing to it, it makes it really good. I'm going to finish it with a little bit of a tea. Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode from Vietnam. Please leave your comments. Love to know what you think. Give me some feedback. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And look for my Mexico trip posting coming up soon. Thank you.